The best walkie-talkies, aka handheld radios, offer two things that phones can't. One is the ability to stay in touch with others in areas of little or no mobile coverage, such as the countryside, mountainous areas, and out at sea. The second is to chat with a group of people at the same time. In this video we find the best walkie-talkies for you. You have to see this. So, let's get started this video. Number 5. Motorola Solutions T470 Walkie-Talkie. The Motorola T470 radios are very popular, and it's easy to see why. At less than $100 for a set, they're a great value, and although not as powerful DeWalt. I did pick up a decent amount of static during the longest distances in both the beach and neighborhood tests, but these radios were still able to transmit, unlike several models that cut off at shorter distances. They have a nice sturdy build too, and useful features like Bluetooth pairing with other radios, NOAA weather alerts and an LED flashlight on top. The push-to-talk button also features a high and low power mode. Number 4. Midland T61VP336X Talker Walkie-Talkie. Although the Midland T61VP336X Talker radios offer a variety of features and are pretty simple to use, their short battery life, just like the Midland XT10 Talker, make them difficult to recommend. They drain from full battery to zero in about 10 hours. They also made it just 0.75 miles on the beach before cutting out too frequently to be usable, and were unable to get farther than 500 meters in the neighborhood test before doing the same. Although these radios functioned fine through my rainstorm testing, the smooth plastic exterior lacked any kind of rubber grip, making them more of a challenge to use one-handed while wet. Number 3. Midland T10X Talker Walkie-Talkie. The tiny Midland X Talker T10 radios are on the lower end of the range and battery life spectrum, but at $30, they could be a decent option for anyone who wants a budget-friendly close-range radio. Despite the price, they offer more features than I expected, including the same VOX hands-free operation as higher-end options and the ability to receive NOAA weather alerts. Weighing just 3.9 ounces apiece, they're also the lightest radios I tested and could be useful for backpackers who don't want to weigh down their packs more than is necessary. Number 2. DeWalt 2-watt DXFRS 800 Walkie-Talkie. DeWalt maintained a usable, but substantially staticky, transmission at 800 meters across my neighborhood, and were the only other model to be able to transmit through the large sand berm at the beach. I love their ultra-rugged construction too, and the thick rubber overmold not only protects from drops and falls but also makes them really easy to grip, even in the rain. Their IP67 waterproof rating is ideal for use in potential weather-related emergencies, and I noticed zero issues with their operation after testing in the rainstorm and submerging in my bathtub. These radios also feature optional VOX hands-free operation. Number 1. Motorola T600 Talkabout Radio. The Motorola T600 radios are specifically designed to be used around water, boasting an IP67 waterproof rating, which means they can be completely submerged without damage. Best of all, even if they are dropped in the water, they float. And a water-activated locator light immediately activates, making it easy to find them if you do. They performed fairly well in my range tests, and although I experienced some static at 1 mile on the beach, I was still able to understand the transmission fine. In the neighborhood, these radios made it about 500 meters before the transmission became too staticky to understand.